Stop scrolling. This video found you for a reason. You're not here by accident. The clock is 11:11, and in the next hour, everything can change. November 11th isn't just a date, it's a doorway. If you're watching this before midnight, you were chosen to cross it. Most people won't make it through. The question is, will you? At 11:11, something in the air shifts. The energy feels heavier, then lighter, like the world is breathing in new light. Reality starts to bend. What used to make sense suddenly doesn't. Old stories fall apart, and new timelines begin to write themselves. Everything fake collapses. Everything real rises. Masks drop. Truth stands naked. People who were never meant for your next chapter quietly fade away, and those aligned with your destiny begin to appear. It's not chaos, it's divine organization. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, waking up at strange hours, or feeling that electric chill run through your body for no reason, that's not coincidence. It's the universe syncing your frequency. Every signal, every dream, every random thought, they're all aligning you toward your next level. The breakdown you faced was never punishment. It was the setup for your breakthrough. Every loss, every silence, every heartbreak, it was clearing your path. Because where you're going, the old weight can't follow. You've been asking for peace, but to receive peace, the storm had to come first. You've been praying for abundance, but to receive abundance, scarcity had to expose itself. You've been manifesting love, but to receive true love, false attachments had to end. Nothing was random. Everything was preparation. Right now, the portal is open. A doorway between what was and what's about to be. On one side is everything you've already known. The familiar pain, the cycles, the lessons. On the other side is what you've been waiting for. Clarity, flow, expansion, freedom. You're standing in between worlds, and the universe is whispering, choose. If your body feels tingling, if your heart feels like it's racing without reason, that's your confirmation. Your energy recognizes the shift before your mind does. This is the moment where everything turns. 7 doors have opened for the chosen ones. The door of abundance, where your financial energy flows without resistance. The door of love, where the person meant for your frequency begins to find you. The door of clarity, where confusion clears and purpose sharpens. The door of protection, where no low energy can reach you again. The door of strength, where your inner power wakes up fully. The door of freedom, where your past can no longer hold you. The door of divine timing, where everything starts happening exactly when it should. You might not see it yet, but it's already happening. You've entered a zone where destiny rearranges itself in your favor. People will start calling out of nowhere. Opportunities that vanished will reappear. Dreams will start showing signs of arrival. And deep inside, you'll feel the calm before the miracle. This is the energy of November 11th. It doesn't ask you to chase. It asks you to align. The more still you become, the faster everything comes together. So breathe. Feel the air moving differently. That's the universe recoding your path. That's your proof that something unseen is working in your favor. Don't fight the silence. Don't question the delays. They're not rejection, they're redirection. Everything that left you was simply clearing space for something greater. This is the hour when the chosen awaken, not because they forced it, but because they finally stopped running from it. You don't need to prove anything anymore. Your energy is your evidence, so step through the portal. Walk into this new frequency like you were born for it, because you were. This is not another phase. This is the shift you've been sensing for months. The waiting ends here. You're not behind, you're right on time. And as the portal opens wider, your only task is to stay open. Open to receive, open to trust, open to believe that everything you prayed for is already making its way toward you. At 11:11, the universe doesn't whisper, it commands. And right now, it's calling your name. Every chosen one faces one final test before the shift. Silence. It's that quiet phase when nothing seems to move, when messages stop coming, when doors that were once open suddenly shut. You start to wonder if you did something wrong, if maybe the universe forgot about you. But the truth is that silence isn't rejection, it's protection. The universe hides your blessings in confusion. It's how it filters out what's not aligned. Because when everything goes quiet, you're forced to listen to your own energy. You stop chasing noise, and that's when real clarity begins to form. If people ghosted you, if plans fell apart, if you felt abandoned when you needed support the most, don't panic. That emptiness wasn't a loss. It was space being created for what's meant to arrive. Sometimes, the universe removes access before it delivers abundance. It's a cleanup before the breakthrough. You may not realize it yet, but every delay was divine. Every unanswered message was redirection. Every ending was coded with purpose. That silence, it was never punishment. It was the moment the universe whispered, "Watch what happens next." When your life feels still, the energy around you is being recalibrated. It's like standing in the eye of a storm. Everything calm on the surface, while beneath, forces are shifting mountains for you. You can't see it yet because your next chapter requires stillness to anchor. The chosen ones are tested differently. While others receive fast answers, you receive lessons. While others get shortcuts, you're handed strength. Because you're not meant for temporary blessings. You're being built for permanent ones. That's why the silence feels heavier for you. It's not emptiness, it's preparation. You've been asking for expansion, and expansion requires clearing. Before the new light enters, the old energy must dissolve. Think back to the times you almost gave up, the nights you cried without knowing why, the mornings you woke up feeling hollow. Now look where you are. You survived every wave. That means you're still being shaped for something extraordinary. The test before the shift is patience wrapped in confusion. You're meant to sit in the unknown long enough to prove your faith. Because miracles don't appear when you understand everything. They appear when you trust without proof. So when silence surrounds you, don't fill it with fear, fill it with belief. Every chosen one passes through this space, the sacred stillness before manifestation. It's the moment when your old vibration dies, so your new one can breathe. You're not being ignored, you're being prepared. The universe is rearranging people, places, and possibilities in ways your mind can't comprehend. That's why communication fades. That's why doors close. If you saw what was forming behind the scenes, you'd never question the quiet again. This is the test that separates those who wait in fear from those who wait in faith. And you've made it far enough to know that everything lost was never wasted. The energy you gave out will circle back, stronger and multiplied. Say this quietly to yourself. Everything I lost returns multiplied. Let those words settle in your chest. Say it again until you feel it in your bones, because that's the energy your next chapter is built on. Restoration and reward. What left your life was never the blessing itself. It was only the version that couldn't go where you're headed. What's meant for you has been waiting, wrapped in light, just beyond the noise. This is your test, to trust the silence, to see emptiness and still believe abundance is near, to face endings and still expect beginnings. That's the mark of a chosen one, to walk through confusion with conviction. When it gets quiet again, remind yourself, stillness doesn't mean nothing's happening. It means everything is happening, just unseen. The energy around you is shifting in your favor, aligning, building, rising. You are not losing momentum. You are entering alignment. You are not being delayed. You are being positioned. You are not waiting for miracles. You are becoming one. So breathe into the silence. Don't rush it. Don't question it. Just allow it. Because soon, what was hidden will appear. And you'll realize that the quiet wasn't a pause. It was the whisper before your proof. Everything you thought was ending was actually beginning. Everything you thought was gone is returning, multiplied. Your season of silence was never the end of your story. It was the space where your miracle was growing roots. Every second after 11:11 carries a pulse. It's more than time. It's energy moving through dimensions, syncing every part of your reality. When the clock hits that moment, something unseen begins to rearrange. You can feel it in your heartbeat, in the air around you, in the sudden stillness that doesn't make sense. Every second after that mark is sacred. It's when your words hold power, your thoughts amplify, and your emotions turn magnetic. That's why what you think and feel right now matters more than ever. Because in this energy, the universe listens closer. You'll start noticing the signs. A random call from someone you thought you'd never hear from again. A song that suddenly plays the exact message you needed. A sentence on a billboard that feels like it's talking straight to you. These are not coincidences. They're alignments, tiny signals showing that your frequency is being read, translated, and responded to. The chills that crawl up your spine, that's confirmation. It's your body reacting to spiritual truth. Energy recognizing energy. It's your soul saying, yes, this is real. Keep going, but not everyone around you will feel it. Not everyone is meant to see your blessing unfold. The universe hides your miracle from those who might not understand it. It's not secrecy, it's spiritual protection. You might feel the urge to share everything. The visions, the excitement, the plans that finally make sense. But this phase demands quiet strength. Silence is your shield. When energy is fresh and forming, exposure can weaken it. Protect your frequency. Not everyone is meant to know what's next for you. Some are meant to witness only after it happens, because sometimes the light you carry blinds those still trapped in darkness. Your growth will confuse them. Your calm will intimidate them. Your glow will trigger what they haven't healed. So stay still. Stay grounded. This is not the time to explain yourself. It's the time to expand silently. Let your progress speak when it's ready. Let your alignment reveal itself naturally. You're not being distant. You're being divine. The ones who are meant to stay will understand your quiet phase. They'll respect your stillness because they can feel the sacredness behind it. The ones who don't, they were never aligned with your frequency to begin with. Every chosen one enters a moment like this, when everything becomes slow, intentional, and sacred. You start moving differently. You speak less, observe more. You listen to energy before you react to words. You stop forcing and start allowing, because you finally understand that what's meant for you doesn't need to be chased. It arrives when your vibration is ready. This is the miracle clock. It's ticking not to remind you of time, but to remind you of divine timing. You are not late. You are not waiting. You are arriving, perfectly aligned with the rhythm of the universe. Miracles don't come when you demand them. They come when you align with the energy that allows them. You're already in that space now, the space between asking and receiving. It feels still because creation happens in silence. Think of a seed underground. No one sees it. No one claps for it. It doesn't look like progress, but inside, it's transforming. That's exactly where you are. Your roots are forming. Your reality is shifting. And when it finally breaks through the surface, it will seem sudden to everyone who wasn't watching. But you'll know it was always coming. Every sign you notice now is proof. Every moment of calm after chaos is confirmation. Every shiver, every deep breath that feels charged, that's divine synchronization. You are being aligned with miracles that already exist, waiting for you to reach their frequency. But here's the truth that most people miss. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you believe you deserve. The universe mirrors your certainty. So if you truly know it's yours, it can no longer be delayed. The moment you stop doubting, the energy unlocks. This is why protecting your vibration matters, because doubt is noise, fear is static, comparison weakens your signal. But faith, quiet, grounded faith, that's the frequency that makes miracles appear. Stay still in your belief. Let others talk, doubt, or question. Your alignment speaks louder than their noise. You don't have to prove your power to anyone. Just live it. Just embody it. If you're feeling restless, that's the energy of your old self trying to keep up with the new timeline. Release it. Let go of the version of you that had to beg for signs. You don't need to chase anymore. Now everything begins to chase you. Peace, love, money, clarity, alignment. Every second after 11:11 is working for you. The air around you is charged. Your thoughts are commands. Your emotions are magnets. So breathe with intention. Think with faith. Move with quiet confidence. Something beautiful is already unfolding. You may not see the full picture yet, but the edges are forming. Each day the pieces click together. The right people, the right calls, the right opportunities. It's already in motion. So stay patient. Don't force doors. The ones that are truly yours will open the moment your frequency matches their energy. And when it happens, it won't feel like effort. It will feel like alignment. If your skin feels electric right now, if your heart feels full for no reason, that's the signal. That's your confirmation that divine timing is syncing your path. Your miracle clock is ticking, and every second is bringing your manifestation closer. You are no longer waiting for signs. You are the sign. Every shift in your energy is rewriting your reality. The universe isn't ignoring you. It's building the perfect moment to reveal everything you've asked for. So stand still in this power. Trust the clock. Trust the silence. Trust that what's yours will not miss you. You've entered the miracle frequency. Everything that felt far is drawing near. Every delay is turning into divine timing. Every prayer is echoing louder through the universe. The countdown has already started, not to something ending, but to something beginning. You are walking into a chapter where alignment replaces effort and grace replaces struggle. You'll look back at this exact moment and realize this was the second your miracle began. In this phase, your 7 miracles begin to align, one by one, perfectly timed, perfectly designed for your path. You've walked through the silence, you've passed the tests, and now the energy begins to unfold. You can feel it, the shift in the air, the subtle lift in your heart, the knowing that something invisible has started moving in your favor. This is not imagination. This is manifestation in motion. The first miracle is abundance. Your financial vibration begins to rise. Money starts flowing from unexpected places. Opportunities you thought were gone suddenly return. The delays start turning into doors. You'll notice numbers repeating, payments coming, ideas sparking from nowhere. It's the moment when the energy of struggle transforms into the energy of flow. No more chasing. You're now magnetizing. The second miracle is love. Someone meant for you is being guided back or guided in. It's not about chasing someone's attention anymore. It's about meeting the one whose frequency matches your healing. Love that understands your silence. Love that feels like peace, not chaos. You'll recognize it not by excitement, but by calm, because real love doesn't rush. It remembers. The third miracle is peace. Your mind begins to clear of the old noise. The thoughts that once looped endlessly start to fade. The anxiety that followed you begins to dissolve. Peace isn't the absence of movement. It's the presence of alignment. You'll notice yourself breathing easier, sleeping deeper, and smiling at nothing, because your spirit finally feels safe again. The fourth miracle is protection. What's not meant for you will no longer reach you. Conversations that used to drain you will stop before they begin. People with hidden motives will quietly distance themselves. The universe is putting a shield around your energy. Every threat, every illusion, every negative intention is being blocked before it can touch you. This is divine insulation. You don't have to fight back. Your vibration does it for you. The fifth miracle is strength. This is when you realize how powerful you've become. You'll start to see that every hardship was training. Every heartbreak was initiation. Every lonely night built your endurance. Now you move differently, calm under pressure, solid in your truth, unshakable in your peace. You've mastered the art of not reacting, and that's where real strength lives. The sixth miracle is freedom. This is the release of everything that kept you small. The weight of expectation, the fear of judgment, the need to explain, gone. You start to walk lighter, speak clearer, dream bigger. You no longer ask for permission to exist in your power. You realize you were never trapped, you were transforming. And now, every choice you make carries the vibration of freedom. The seventh miracle is divine timing, the most sacred of all. It's when everything you prayed for begins to appear, one piece at a time, perfectly aligned. It's not instant, it's precise. The universe never forgets your order. It just delivers it when your energy matches the frequency of what you asked for. Now, that alignment is here. What once felt late will now arrive as if it was never supposed to be early. You are entering a chapter where manifestation becomes natural. No more forcing, no more begging. You speak, and energy responds. You think, and things begin to move. This is the point where miracles stop being stories and start becoming your reality. You've reached the vibration where doubt can't survive. But the universe always checks one last thing: belief. Do you actually believe this is yours? Not halfway, not someday, but now. Because miracles don't respond to waiting. They respond to certainty. If you felt that strange mix of excitement and fear, that's not doubt. That's your old energy leaving your body. Fear exits the moment faith takes control. That shake inside you isn't anxiety, it's transformation. It's your system adjusting to higher frequencies. So let it happen. Let your energy rise. You don't need to see proof. The feeling itself is the proof. You wouldn't feel this if it weren't already on its way. You wouldn't be hearing these words if the miracle wasn't near. Now, the universe is listening. Every word you speak from this point becomes a command. Every thought you repeat becomes reality in motion. So speak with intention. Say it quietly or say it loud. It doesn't matter as long as it's real. Say, I receive my 7 miracles in full power. Feel each word as you speak it. Let it echo in your mind until you believe it without question. Because the energy you send out now will return multiplied. You don't need to know how it will happen. You just need to hold the vibration that it already has. Miracles aren't created by effort. They're allowed by faith. So stop worrying about the timing. The divine never moves late. It moves when everything is perfectly aligned. Breathe deeply. You are standing in the energy of activation. Every breath you take from this point expands your capacity to receive. The 7 miracles are already coded into your timeline, and right now, they're sinking. Abundance is flowing. Love is forming. Peace is landing. Protection is surrounding. Strength is building. Freedom is awakening. Timing is aligning. This is the moment your entire reality begins to respond to your belief. No more waiting for signs. You are the sign. No more asking for proof. You are the proof. Every word you've spoken, every tear you've released, every prayer you've whispered, they've been collected, counted, answered. And now, the return begins. So stand tall, lift your chin, let your heart open. This is your activation. This is your moment. This is where the universe looks at you and says, now, you are chosen, you are aligned, you are ready, and your 7 miracles are already on their way, in full power. This is your final checkpoint, the moment where the timeline locks, where destiny makes its final move. If you've made it this far, it's not by accident. Your name is being written in light. You've crossed through silence, through doubt, through waiting. And now the portal stands wide open before you. The universe has been watching your persistence. Every time you almost gave up but didn't, it was counted. Every tear, every moment of surrender, every time you whispered, I still believe, it echoed through realms you couldn't see. And now, all that energy is circling back to you. Right now, you're standing at the 11:11 strike, the point of no return. This is where your old reality dissolves and your new one begins to take form. You can't go back to who you were before this moment. Something inside you has awakened. You can feel it, that pull in your chest, that quiet knowing that your story is about to flip. Within the next hour, everything begins to rearrange. It won't be random. It might come as a message from someone you haven't heard from in ages. It might be a repeating number flashing on a screen. It might be a face you suddenly think about for no reason. Whatever form it takes, that's your confirmation. That's the universe saying, yes, it's happening. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to force it. All you have to do is recognize it when it arrives. Miracles don't always announce themselves loudly. Sometimes they slip in quietly, disguised as small shifts that change everything. From this point forward, your reality begins to respond faster. Thoughts manifest quicker. Energy moves smoother. The delays that used to block you will start to disappear. Everything you've aligned for is now finding its path to you. This is your crossing moment, the moment where faith turns into sight. And you've earned it. You've walked through endings that almost broke you, but they didn't. You kept trusting when nothing made sense, and that faith created a ripple that now returns as favor. You might feel warmth rising in your chest right now, or chills moving through your body. That's alignment. That's your energy syncing with the portal. The universe doesn't reward perfection, it rewards persistence. And you've proved that you're ready. So take a deep breath. This is your reset. The energy around you is being rewritten, tuned to match your higher self. All the pain, the confusion, the waiting, it's been leading here. This is your proof, not in words, but in vibration. Within 1 hour, expect a shift. It might be small, it might be massive, but you will know it's for you because it will carry peace with it. That calm, undeniable confirmation that says, "This is mine." Don't second guess it. Don't question if it's real. You've aligned too deeply for coincidence. This is divine precision. You didn't find this message by scrolling. It found you because your frequency matched it. And that means your manifestation is already in motion. You've stepped into a space where destiny listens. The portal doesn't open for everyone. It opens for those who stayed, who believed, who refused to let the light go out when everything went dark. That's you. That's why you're still here. From this moment forward, speak only from certainty. Walk only in gratitude. Act as if it's already done. Because it is. Every prayer you sent out has been received. Every word of faith you spoke has been written into your reality. This is the 11:11 strike, the final call. The clock has hit divine timing. And once that happens, nothing can reverse what's already aligned for you. You are stepping into the version of yourself that no longer hopes, you knows. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer wait, you receive. This is the beginning of your miracle chapter. Your energy has already sent the signal. The universe has already answered. Now, it's just a matter of time. Minutes, maybe even moments, before it appears before you. Take one more breath. Feel that quiet peace spreading through your body. That's confirmation. That's the divine whisper saying, "You made it." Your story from here will be different, lighter, faster, fuller. Everything that once felt impossible is now aligning like clockwork. Your miracle isn't coming someday, it's already on its way right now. You didn't find this message found you, because it was always meant for you. Your frequency, your journey, your alignment, it called this moment into existence. This is your final call, your 11:11 strike, your confirmation that the shift is real. And as this chapter closes, one truth remains. You are chosen, you are ready, and your miracle is already on the way. At the 11:11 strike, destiny locks into place. You didn't find this moment. It found you. Everything you lost, every delay, every silence was preparation for your miracle. Now, within 1 hour, the universe will send a clear sign, a number, a message, or a face, confirming your shift. This is your divine reset. Your old reality dissolves, and your new one begins to rise. You're stepping into abundance, peace, and alignment faster than ever before. The portal has opened for those who believed, who stayed, who refused to quit. You are chosen. Your name is written in light. Your miracle isn't coming. It's already moving toward you, right now.